Chinua Achebe once said, "The Nigerian problem is the unwillingness or inability of leaders to rise to the responsibility, to the challenge of personal example, which are the hallmarks of true leadership." Countrymen, today we have on trial the Nigerian system, and we're here to decide its fate. We're here to decide the death or life of its political and governmental existence.
To decide if after 60 years of exploitation, maladministration and corruption, it should continue to thrive. Today is the day of reckoning, the day that you all must decide if you're bold enough to put an end to its reign of callousness and inhumanity.
Let me ask you, how do you feel about the mess you have made? You have single-handedly drained the people of this country. You have depleted their reserves and resources. Why do you look surprised? Don't worry, I'll clear your doubts. At this very moment I speak, our nation is at its lowest. It is unruly, pitiless, corrupt, insensitive, and incompetent. There is no sense of value. In fact, it would be perhaps the greatest illusion to believe that our nation is a fast-developing one.
I have a few things to show you.
Here is the classroom that you built. These are the roads and hospitals. Vision 2020 came upon you like a plague and emptied all your promises like a virus. You banned political, social, and economic history to rob the youth of their abilities to think creatively, innovatively, critically, interdependently, and basically the capacity to ask questions and act.
Who are you? How were you formed? How dare you? You are a ravaging monster and you deserve to be in hell! I love you! I love you!
Calm down. Calm down.
I'm sorry. I lost a grip on myself. We are in a horrific and paralyzed state. And we might not know it, but our beloved nation is being reduced to almost its base.
Your teachers, doctors, engineers, artists, lawyers, and civil servants are leaving the country in droves in a search for a more respectable climb. You have enabled corrupt bank chiefs, looters, kidnappers, thieves, touts, and made them powerful and invincible.
You all subscribe to him every 4 years because he hacks your voter cards and ballot boxes and he loots away your destinies.
You import toothpicks.
Yet you have trees.
You import tomato paste.
Yet you have tomato farms.
You have crude oil.
Yet you import petroleum products.
You produce cassava.
Yet you import ethanol and starch.
You export what you don't produce.
And you import what you do produce.
You are transferring our wealth to sustain other economies.
The countless trillions generated in this country in the last 40 years would have been enough to launch us as a full developed state and would have changed the lives of the poor and needy. But no, you have stolen and squandered our monies on pathetic properties in every corner of the globe.
Taxpayers' monies are eaten in scam contracts. Fat salaries are paid to grossly overstaffed and unproductive public service. I do not entirely blame him. You are the ones that led him. You enabled him and kept silence in the face of tyranny.
Yes, you! This execution is for you. You are the ones being electrocuted and capitulated.
Calm down.
He has seized our economy. Can't you see? He has held it hostage and he will never let it go until we take it from him.
We have millions of young people in Nigeria, and yet we can't unanimously put forward candidates in their 40s who are intelligent, committed, patriotic to be leaders, presidents, legislators of this nation.
Thank you.
What does it take to say we are tired of this extinct generation?
We are tired!
Confront these criminals and let's make them accountable.
Yes! Hopeless as this situation might seem, our country is not beyond redemption. We have produced in this generation fearless entrepreneurs, creative thinkers, game changers. But you see, with every day we spend in continued neglect, we are closer to destruction. and we mutilate the efforts of these young men and women.
This country is not beyond change. But we need to discover rare leaders that are resolute and have character, capacity, vision, and ruthless drive.
Oh, let us invoke the spirit of Thomas Sankara!
Yes! Kanifawemi!
Yes! Kwame Nkrumah!
Yes! Ella Nicola Pokuti!
Yes! Lumumba! Yes!
Steve Biko!
Yes! Samara Machel and all the great men and women who have forged this path of freedom and justice!
Oh, yes! And let all men and women rise from their slumber to challenge the evil that has kept us redundant.
Let us rebuild our aspirations and increase our chances of having a country that is habitable and desirable.
Otherwise, we are the ones up for execution.